What's up, my folks? We're back in the playpen. Man, it's on fire. On fire. I've done been on the phone, had all kinds of texts. Man, I appreciate it, guys. You know, I know some of you guys don't understand. You're like, oh, fuck them. Let the haters hate. All this and all that. And I feel the same way. But there's a difference here, okay? When they start throwing accusations around like that, they've been groomed. When they say things like, we suspect, okay? Suspect us of doing things. You know, I had a buddy of mine point this shit out to me. That's exactly what they do. They're groomed to say that, so that there, it puts a thought in people's mind. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then they can word things around and turn things around, like saying that the hog hunting's a code for dog fighting or something. Yeah, I guess all that pork in our freezer and all them hogs we're killing is just a code, huh? You know what I'm saying? So they suspect it. Okay, you can't suspect anybody of anything. You got to have proof. Okay, that's the thing. Nowadays they just use that word suspect, and like I told you, man, there's slimy little weasels in this world that will set people up. There's $5,000 rewards if they can get people to get you set up and convict your ass. Okay? And then this is the key, though. They don't really care if they convict you, because they'll get your dogs and they're not coming back. It wasn't that long ago. A lot of y'all forget what happened to Mr. Boudreaux. Okay? Yeah. They charges were dropped and all this other bullshit. But his dogs got killed, y'all. I don't want to see that happen to my dogs. Okay? That's my point. This is very serious. What he's doing is very, very serious. And I'm not stupid. I see how he's being groomed for it. And I know the big golden egg at the end, what he thinks. But it's not going to be that way. It's not going to be that way. You're not going to get paid to set people up and frame people. Not me anyway. You know, and don't put me in no category with shit you're making up in your head. That's my point. You know, you suspect somebody. So I guess they can suspect you for anything now. What makes them suspect? Oh, because my price, I keep a good price on the puppies. I do that because this is how it is. Hog hunters can't afford $2,500 puppies, dude. Get in the real world. What world do you live in where you think that guys can raise dogs that may or may not even work? Okay? Just because you pay $2,500 for something doesn't mean it's even going to work. And then you got all this money to puppy. No, we do working man's prices so guys can afford to hunt with the dogs, okay? So they can still, y'all probably try to price everything else and then use anything against somebody. Me being a good person, letting somebody get a puppy for a good price that I feel is a great price, you make it into a bad thing. And it's me being a good person, not trying to be. Of course, I could ask more for the dogs or sell the dogs for more or whatever, but I don't like doing that. It's not right, you know. And I'll go on bigger than that, you know. If they're raised properly and they're socialized right, and you train them right, and they don't hunt, I give the guys another puppy. I'll replace that puppy. I mean, not hardly anybody does that in the dogs. That's even one more thing. So you're going to say I'm a dog fighter? No. If I find out they do anything wrong with the dog, I won't have anything to do with them again. If they did the dog wrong in any way and didn't treat the dog right, I won't have anything to do with them again. But I ain't going to fucking set them up. You know, I don't know where people get off thinking they can suspect somebody. I suspect that dude right there that's doing all this. I want y'all to go to the Mobile County, Alabama arrest records and look at all the child pedophiles and all the meth addicts and look at them. Just look at their pictures. I suspect he's a pedophile. I suspect he's a fucking doper, a junkie. You see what I'm saying, how that works? I can suspect a lot of shit from looking at pictures at you and then looking at you. Suspect don't mean nothing. Don't let them turn words around and get you in trouble. That's another thing. You guys that are online, y'all better be careful about what you're saying. They're turning shit. They're using everything that you guys are saying. They'll use that against you. I literally talk about hunting hogs and how we do it, and they try to use that against me. You know what I mean? I try to teach you guys about how to, I guarantee you, all the useful information that dude learned about dogs, he learned from me. All the useful information that clown has learned, he's learned from me. And now he wants to act like this. Now he's done got on a pedestal because he thinks he's been corrupted. You know what I mean? He ain't heard but one little corner of a story. You know what I'm saying? It just kills me. You know, but it's very serious, guys. You don't really realize how serious it is because all they need, what I'm saying is they get these people groomed and they use this to get probable cause warrants and things like that because some asshole says they suspect. Dude lives in the desert, thousands of miles away, never been to my house, never met me, don't know shit about me, talked to me one time on the phone and asked me to breed my dogs back into his dogs and I wouldn't do it. And now all of a sudden he suspects I'm a dog fighter. You know, think about that now. And his buddy is Diane Jessup. That's where he's getting all his nuts pumped up from. So yes, very, very serious. Yeah, you got to take shit like this serious. You can't let them mess around. And yeah, you guys, I've got a phone conference call tomorrow with some attorneys, and we're going to talk about a few things and see what options are on this. But yeah, trying to work it. I don't have any idea how it'll be. Had a lot of emails asking me what the deal was, but I knew like this. I've already figured out this. It's not going to be no registry. I've had people ask like, do a registry. If we do anything, you're not registering your dogs. You're registering you. You know, you're agreeing that you're only going to do good by these dogs and do good things with them. And if you ever get any jam or anyone tries to frame you up or shamboozle you like this, they do, you have some legal help. You know, and then you maybe even get to a point with it where you can go back on them for things like deprivation of character and slander and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, if we're going to try to get it set, but I mean, it ain't going to be like and I definitely ain't going to be making no money on it or anything. I just want to help people out, you know, and get my ass helped out too, you know what I mean? But y'all take care and y'all keep on bulldogging, and yes, it's a very important thing to cover.